wonderfully created me to look just like you.
Welcome to the factory. I'm Lanre Sope. We're in the factory today again for another exclusive interview. Standing right next to a lovely lady. We're going to be introducing her to you in a second. Tolumide, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Honored to be here. Factory, y'all, thank you so much for having me.
Wow. Now, a couple of people are looking at you thinking, who is Tolumide? Where she come from? What is she about? Well, I'm going to give her that pleasure just to get us a little bit into the groove. Tolumide, tell the fans out there who you are and what you do.
You bless me, shower me with more than I can ever.
Well, I'm a singer, songwriter, Nigerian, Canadian, living in DC right now. Yes, so trying to, pretty much just use my talent while I have the energy and the time to do so. So I'm really just doing music as a second career, but following it up and hustling to get it out to the masses however way I can possibly do so.
Now, music. Everybody's out there doing the music, singing, either writing, producing, or doing stuff. But Tolumide is a music. You're a musician, a writer as well. Tell us a little bit about the type of music that you sing. Because I saw clips of your videos before we even started the conversation. I had to look at it again because the song was fantastic. Anyway, tell us how you categorize the type of music you make.
I'm really within the gospel genre, gospel inspirational as far as in the lyrics. The music is more on the R&B, soul, pop, Afro-pop side. Ultimately, musically, I had to be sincere with what I like to groove to and what I like to jam to and what really moves me. So musically, I definitely decided to go in the direction of more of the soul, R&B, Afro-pop, stuff that would make me dance, stuff that would stir up emotion as well. My writing really is a lot about love. It's about, my life experiences, and also about my relationship with God. So, interwoven in it, it's a lot about what I've heard people say in their own experiences as well, trying to really offer the audience something that they can relate to as well. So far so good, trying to fuse my experiences with my African, my time in Nigeria, also the Western side, my time in Canada and also in the States. So I was just trying to bring a nice refreshing sound to the genre. Yeah.
Well, now talking about the genre and how you got started, a little birdie, we investigate over here, FACTORY78.com style. A little birdie told me that you started off being a member of a ragga group in Canada. Tell us about your experiences being a ragga lady.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was while I was in college. It was for about 6 years, and I got hired really as a backup vocalist. So I was doing a lot of the, just backup vocals, and then eventually I just transcended to doing mainly the lead. So I became the lead singer. So I did that, and I also did the undertones, like the second undertones for the head DJ female, the luscious. So it was fun. It definitely taught me a lot about the entertainment industry. It was an all-female band, live. We opened for a couple of big names like Beanie Man, Burning Spear. So within that reggae and dance hall genre, I definitely learned a lot. I learned a bit of patois. So sometimes I do infuse a little bit of that into my songwriting, but still trying to bring it back home and be genuine with really the style that I like to sing about. But that was a lot of fun. Definitely keep in touch with them all the time.
That's fantastic. Now tell us a little bit about the inspiration for that song and how it felt when you finally made a video to support it.
Well, the song itself was I've been working really on the project for about really almost 3 years. So this is like the last final year, and I was like, okay, 2010 is done. I gotta finish it. So I was thinking about my lead track. I just came back really home from work, and I was sitting in the car, and I just had like my little moment of thank God for bringing me back home safely, protecting me from bad drivers, and I started thinking I started thinking about other things, and I guess the various things that I felt I'd been blessed with, my life, and the various things that I heard people say that they're, appreciative of. So the lyrics really just started flowing with me, just sitting in the car, writing, recording on my cell phone, different things, and, finished writing it when I got back into my crib. And so, when I finished it, as far as in the right producer to work with, I wanted to work with someone that definitely had a nice style that would complement the song. I knew I definitely wanted to go in the R&B pop style, and I knew I definitely wanted a bit of, that African in me to really come out as well. So I worked with a producer named Terry Poindexter, and he's in really Memphis. So we worked together. I flew out there. I did My Love. I also did 2 other songs with him, More Than You'll Ever Know, Love, slow song, and also What I Like to Be. And so My Love really, it was perfect. When I finished it, I was like, man, I need to add a theme to like get people grooving, and that's really why I came up with Kema Rocky.
Beautiful.
So Kema Rocky was like, I was like just rocking. I was like, everybody, So I was like, I know a lot of people ask me what that means. It just means, get grooving, get moving. Kema Rocky means, get rocking. So I just, really just created that. Was my last try. I was like, man, how can I really get people like on the same level as I'm on? So Kema Rocky came in, and I know a lot of people assume that that's the name of the song. The song is titled My Love, and so Kema Rocky just came in just to kind of set the tone as to the groove I wanted people to yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now the second one that I saw was Because of You. Because you know. Now, because when I looked at the video and heard the vocals, first of all, the couple of things that stuck out to me was the kind of African theme, paintings in the buildings. Then it had a jazz 60s feel to what you were like, and the song itself. Was that like a conscious decision to say, I just want to go the jazz route this time with this song, or did you just get in the boot and all of a sudden inspiration just overwhelmed you there?
Well, a lot of some of my influences do have that jazz undertone and definitely that reggae undertone as well. For that one, co-written by by another friend of mine that's Trinidadian, that we had also actually dabbled, sang it with Women Wanting. So I rewrote it to, and I added the chorus and added my own little, slight rhythm as well to it, rap rhythm. And so when I wrote that, I really was just thinking about, the need for us to live in love and peace and unity, and just something that was definitely conscious and bringing really a diverse range of people together to appreciate each other's culture and ultimately just really, really put love on the banner and just, squash whatever tribal issues you have or whatnot, So really that's what I was thinking. So not, the laid back part of it was people really hear what I was saying, and don't get lost in the translation. The beat, it started off as reggae, then I introduced a little bit of the zouk style into it, so I'm still kind of capturing, going around Africa, going around, one of the producers I work with, Blaze Tangelo, he did 2 songs. He did my intro song, Cabo, and also All Cell Phones, and he really mixed and mastered the entire project. So he's from Congo, and so he definitely brought in his own touch into the whole project as well. He also helped out with Just Chrissy Lagbara, which is my last song. So
brilliant. The video was fantastic. Just go on YouTube, like we say, My Love Tolumide. Just type Tolumide. Now that name, I'm Nigerian, I'm Yoruba as well, if you didn't know. But Tolumide I haven't heard before. Now, is that a complete name, or is it just a mishmash of 2 different names?
Yeah, definitely a mixture of my first name is Tolu and my last name is Olumide. So Tolumide just seemed like the perfect fact. It just fit right where I needed it to. Yeah. So Tolumide is really a fusion of my first and my last name. Yeah.
Now, your album's come out this year. We're going to be telling people where to go get it. Go on YouTube, go on the internet. Tolumide, you'll definitely get the website there. Now, you got nominated by Channel O in 2010 after your album. tell me about the feeling you got when you received that telephone call or email, as it may be.
I was just elated. I was excited. I was so honored for the recognition. I mean, really, I found out on Facebook. Someone just posted on my wall and said, congrats. And I was like, congrats. I mean, I sent it to them, and I know I've heard that they've been playing it, and I did see when it hit it hit number 1 on their top 10 chart for about probably 2 weeks. But to get actually nominated for their most gifted R&B category was definitely a really, really big honor, and I was excited to be part of that, to go to South Africa, to meet tons of other artists that are just doing big things in the continent. Quality is on point, the diversity and the range of the music is great. Met the rest of the Nigerian family as well there, and they were also encouraging, all of them, Mocheda, everybody, Sasha. They were all so encouraging. Two-Face, I was just honored to be amongst them, and then amongst the whole range from South Africa, Tanzania, Zimbabwe. I mean, everyone was just represented, and Channel O just did a phenomenal job putting together just top class production. So I was just I was blown away being part of that, and I definitely look forward to more to come. Gotta just keep the music going. Yeah.
Now I couldn't help but doing something here. I had to take the album itself. Fantastic packaging. Definitely it's something that a lot of people have to see to understand what I mean by it. Now, where can people get you, Tolumide, on Facebook, Twitter, or your website out there, just to follow you and buy your albums as well?
Yeah, well, the my website really has links to where it can be purchased on iTunes and CD Baby if they want the actual hard copy. So my website is tolumidemusic.com. That's TOLUMIDE music.com, and there I have links to my Facebook page, my Twitter account, which is just /Tolumide. As far as in Nigeria, where to pick it up, the 2 places that have it right now is Jazz Hall and also Silverbird in VI. So those are 2 places people can pick up the hard copies. But it's definitely going to be going to other outlets. Ghana, I'm looking at that. Also in London as well. But if you do want the hard copy, people can purchase it from CD Baby, and it will come very, very soon. I'm trying to making my rounds to get it to get it really internationally available, for people to cop,
Now, Tolumide, just before we let you go, what should we be expecting from Tolumide 2011? Because 2010 is finished, 2011. After such a fantastic album like this, what should we be looking forward to?
Definitely another music video in the works. Still, we're still thinking about the major, the next one that will be released. So we're gonna work on that for 2011. Also going to some live performances. Looking for bookings for any events coming up, festivals or weddings. I'm definitely available to do that, and some collaborations as well. I was in the studio actually yesterday, so you guys can expect a release soon. Cooking, stirring, spicing it up. So more music as well. I mean, this album is out, so I'm promoting that and just trying to get it to as many people.
Well, Tolumide, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here in the factory. You've graced our stage, handed the album to us. Go get that on the internet. Check Tolumide out. My love. The videos are beautiful. Your voice is immaculate. We wish you every single success that you deserve. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you. Much respect. The factory, y'all are repping what's hot and what you're representing also. You're representing us big time. So
you heard it here first. Thank you very much. Factory 78, we're out of here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nobody feel me the way you do. You do. Nobody love me the way